ironing board because I don't have one, so I just use my steamer. And my jeans are extremely wrinkled, so I'm gonna have to steam them. Because I never take things out of the laundry when I should. Okay, this is the final outfit with a wide leg jeans and some boots. And this is what we're working with. And now we're late and I have to go. Completely flooded last night. I was up late wrapping gifts and I decided to come in here for a snack. I walk in, I'm running the dishwasher, I walk in and there's like a puddle of water and I'm just like, oh my God, don't panic. Yeah, I'm really proud of myself. I didn't panic. I literally got the blanket in there, that big blanket, and I came in and I like, cause it was like from here to there, just like leaking, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I got the blanket, I cleaned it up. It's kind of my own fault. So the garbage disposal stopped working. And I forgot that when the garbage disposal doesn't work, the water in your dishwasher won't drain correctly. So I ran the dishwasher and literally all the water from the dishwasher was just leaking onto the floor. Not a Christmas miracle at all. That's okay, because all is well today and I need to get that fixed. But anyway, I had to share. It was very dramatic. I'm really proud of myself because in years past, I would have freaked out so badly. And I just walked in and I was like, that's unfortunate. And then I just cleaned up the floor, and honestly the floor needed to be cleaned anyway, so I guess I'll be doing my dishes by hand until I get that fixed. I feel like things always break during holidays. Why is that? Like when you know no one can come fix it, it's like, oh, I'm gonna break the week that everyone's off from work. Merry Christmas! I will do a speech because everyone's waiting on me. You guys are like, hurry up. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, just kidding. Animals. I hope that's not like your dream. It made me think of you instantly.
I knew it. It's just a box.
You could tell.
Oh.
Kylan, that is one that actually keeps score. So you know how you guys always play?
It makes a noise?
Yeah, it like keeps the score. You put batteries in it and it literally like, look at the front of it. So I'm gonna hang it by the stairs where you guys always play basketball, and it actually keeps score.
Oh yeah,
these are so cute.
Oh my God.
A little bit unsafe. Sometimes you need helmets. So everyone got helmets. Everyone got helmets.
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you, Mom. These are cute. I mean, maybe I could like
you got a helmet.
style them.
Yeah, you could just wear it with real life. Okay. What do you think, Kai? Do you like your helmet?
Thanks.
Okay, actually, let's go outside.
Okay.
Merry Christmas! These bikes.
How did you remember that?
Kylan, Maddox, Audrey.
Oh, this is so nice.
Now you guys know why you got helmets. Are you mad?
No, I like it. I'm just cold.
Oh, okay.
I can literally ride to the park.
I got everyone bikes. Merry Christmas. It is officially the day after Christmas, and I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like sometimes there's a little bit of a sad feeling I have, like, because I get so into Christmas spirit and just the feeling of it, of like the anticipation, and then once it's over, I'm like, oh. But cheers to the day after. I just knocked out an amazing workout. My body feels so good. And now I'm going to return a bunch of things. I ordered stuff from Amazon for the kids and a few of the things. One thing came totally gross and like as if someone had worn it already, which was really disappointing. I ordered this little sweatsuit for Kylan, which he ended up not even liking, but then we turned it over and the back of it's like dirty. It's dirty, like somebody already wore it. I'm like, ew. And it was packaged and everything, so I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna return that. And then I ordered Maddox a pair of Crocs that, I don't know what I was thinking. The Croc sizing always throws me off. And I ordered him a pair that were like 2 sizes too big, so I have to return those, thankfully. Should be a quick return, and I'm gonna order him the right size. But overall, Christmas was really beautiful and relaxing, and I've just surrendered so much that, like, I feel so much peace. Like, I'm only gonna go where I'm wanted. I'm not gonna stress. I'm not gonna feel obligated to, like, send the group text to everybody I've not talked to all year. You know what I mean? I feel like I finally have mastered the art of detachment. And stay with me, because you know I'm a little wordy, so... But, you guys, this is huge for me as a recovering people pleaser, as someone who has spent so much of my life not always living in my truth because I was always afraid to truly be myself, worried about offending people, worried about this person, worried about that, and like coming through this healing period I've had in the last 2 years, I feel like I'm finally mastering the art of detachment. And at first I'm like, it's just this apathy, like from having a really hard year where I'm just like apathetic and I just don't care about anything. But I feel like it's truly detachment. And when I say detachment, I mean, for me, not being emotionally attached to the outcome of situations, of things going a certain way. I feel like I spent so much of my life trying to like plan and move and be in a certain place at a certain time so that everything works out and I don't feel any discomfort. And I'm like, I don't know, now I'm just detached. Like, if it's meant for me, it will be for me. If this person's meant to be in my life, they will be in my life. If they're not, I release that. Like, it's so calming. For those of you who have lived the art of detachment for so many years, kudos to you. I see why you're at peace. I see why you're calm. I used to think that people who were calm were that way because their life was easy. Like, you know that really calm person you meet, and they're usually older, where they're just like, everything's fine. And like things could be falling apart and they're just like, it'll be fine. And you're just like, how are you so detached? Like, how do you not? Oh my God, I just realized I've been talking and I haven't even been paying attention to where I'm going. Where am I going? I'm not even going the right way. Anyway, you guys get what I'm trying to say. It's just, I have experienced a lot this year, a good and bad and hard things, personal struggles, and I feel like I've had a rebirth again, and I'm grateful for the universe for giving me the opportunity to continue to heal and grow, because so many people just stay stagnant. Because healing is hard, and you have to be really brave to decide to work on the things that are difficult about yourself. And it's such a personal journey, and it's not, you don't get outer gratification. No one gives you a round of applause, because half the things that you're working through no one even knows about. So anyway, I think I just said a bunch of stuff. I hope some of that makes sense, but I just want to encourage you that if you have struggled this year and you feel like giving up, you're just like, this year has been the hardest, please don't give up. Please know that there is still hope and there's more, and that your story is not done, and that this struggle is all gonna be worth it. It is gonna be worth it in the end. And it doesn't always make sense in the moment, but I tell you, I guarantee you, if you continue, it will make sense. Where the hell am I going? I don't even know. I like need to go to Whole Foods to return this stuff because they have one of those drop-off locations, Amazon drop-off locations, and I'm just like driving. Like, where am I going? I'm gonna pay attention and I'm gonna stop rambling. You guys know I can't do these vlogs and not speak my truth. Those of you who follow, oh my God. Those of you who have been here a while know she's gonna talk. She's gonna talk. Let me just take a moment to see how Amazon decided to send this little outfit that I got for Kylan. Okay, it was already a toss-up. He's very particular about his clothing, but I saw this little sweat set because he's really into like black sweatsuit, you know, sport attire. I was like, oh, this is cute. He'll like it. He opens it up and he's like, Mom, I don't think this is really my style. Turns out there's nasty dookie stains. I don't even know if you can see it. There's like these nasty, gross stains on here. It looks like somebody wore it, rubbed it in dookie, and then sent it back. I don't know why I keep saying dookie. So needless to say, I'm definitely taking that back. Like, no, ew, why? No, Amazon. And then these are the Crocs that are like an adult size. I don't know how I ordered 3 sizes too big for Maddox. These are way big. I could probably wear them. I don't know what I was thinking. Going back immediately. And I'm hoping there's not a big line because I'm seeing a ton of people walking with Amazon packages, so there's probably a huge line, but that's okay. We're getting it done. Not procrastinating anymore. No. So after I returned everything, I was at Whole Foods, they have a bar, and I decided to just sit and have myself a little and a glass of wine and just chill, and it was a good time. I love that for me. Okay, I'm I'm going to the thrift store right now because why not? Today is the day that I'm taking off from work. I'm not doing anything. I'm just like doing things that make me happy. And I have a little coupon because when you drop stuff off, well, I always ask, even if they don't offer it, I'm like, can I get a coupon for donating? And this little 25% helps. So also, this is on my list of expensive thrift stores. I know that sounds crazy because you're like, girl, it's all thrifted. But some thrift stores, especially here in Kansas City, I feel like are really raising the prices. This place is specifically, I like City Thrift. I love them. But this particular location, I feel like sometimes I see stuff and I'm like, I could get that at Home Goods for like the same price, brand new. Because they're pricing, I don't know if the manager, I don't know. He be pricing stuff extremely high. And there's times where I'm like, this is a thrift store, sir. Okay? These are secondhand used things. This should not be the same price as something at TJ Maxx or Home Goods. But now that I'm complaining, let's go in. Now that I'm done complaining, let's go in. And I'm seeing a lot of people go in and I'm like feeling anxiety because I'm like, they're getting all the things that I should be getting. So let's go. I have nothing on my list, which it could be dangerous because sometimes like I go in with a list of like what I need and today I have nothing. It's just like a free-for-all. So we'll see where the thrift store leads. So I started out in the sweater section. I saw this, but I don't know. I wasn't in love with it and it was like $13 and I was like, meh, I'm going to put it back because it wasn't calling my name. It's very hit and miss. You really have to have the vision. And I wasn't getting the vision. What is the vision, you might ask? I don't know. Outfit vision. This was sort of cute, and I couldn't decide if it was cute because it was a thrift store or it was cute in general. I ended up putting it back, but then I sort of regretted it. I don't know. I was thinking about it. There's always so many random things at the thrift store. This was so random. I have nowhere to put it, but I just thought it was kind of cute and really unique. And then this other little dog, whatever it is, statue. I have no need for it, so I didn't get it, but very random and cute. Then they had a whole bunch of vintage things, like this Coke machine, which I totally would have bought if I had somewhere to put it. But it was $599, which I think is crazy. Also, there's no guarantee it actually works and like cools the drinks, so I didn't get it, obviously. And then this was really cool. It was a built-in radio and a record player, turntable, like all in one. But again, had no use for it. But it's just made my vintage heart so happy. Okay, here is everything I got at the thrift store. I was there a while because I was really trying to make sure I didn't just get stuff just because I was in the mood to get stuff. So I got this really pretty scarf. I really need a scarf, a winter scarf for my coat. And this was only $6.99, and then it was 25% off of that, so that was a good deal. It's very cozy. I'm going to wash it immediately so I can wear it. But yeah, it's like so soft. I love it. And then I had a bunch of other stuff that I ended up putting back because I was like, I don't know if it's actually cute. Okay, I know those of you who've been here a while remember my mug addiction. I'm not going back to it, but how cute is this moose mug? I just thought this was so cute. It's so random, but it's actually such a well-made mug. And it's a moose, and it's cute, and I'm going to drink my tea out of it tonight and live my best life. I have weird connections with things. Like, I'll see something, and I'm just like, I think that's adorable and I need it. And this is going to probably be my favorite mug. This little moose mug. I love it so much. And then I got this sweater that doesn't probably look that cute. But when I style it, I think it's going to be really cute. I love the sleeves and it's very oversized. It just looked cozy. So I'm going to wash this as well. And it was originally Topshop, which is a cute brand. So those are my thrift store finds. The thrift store had a bunch of vintage stuff that I wish I could get. Someday I want to just have my own vintage store of things. And there's times where I find things that I'm like, I wouldn't buy this myself, but I would put it in my own store if I had my own little like vintage resale shop. Maybe that's a goal for 2025. Maybe I'll have a brick and mortar vintage shop. Would you guys come shop? I would have really cute stuff with like good pricing. So everyone is still on Christmas break, so today we're gonna go ice skating. I say we're as in the kids because I've come to the realization that I don't like ice skating. I'm not bad at it, and I don't like it as much as I like roller skating. I think the really hard ice just makes me afraid to fall. You know how the saying goes, the older you are, the harder you fall. So I'm just like, I might just watch and not skate. But cheers to the memories. Crown Center here in Kansas City has an ice terrace that's so fun. It's so nostalgic because I've been going there since I was a kid. well, to Crown Center. I actually don't think I ever ice skated as a kid, but that's beside the point. Anyway, we're gonna go do that. It's not the coldest day of the week, which is why I really wanted to go today. It's like 49, 48, which is warmer than it's going to be the rest of the week. So I'm like, this is the day to go so that we don't freeze our butts off. And fingers crossed it's not jam-packed, but it probably will be because it's holidays and this is what everyone wants to do. So full disclosure, I just really want to lay in bed. I don't want to do anything, but I'm trying to be oh, parking's free today. Oh wait, no, it's not. Never mind. Not me being like, oh, it's free. I saw the thing up. So, they let them park closer because they need a little more support. So if you park in that, you're a giant meanie, and you could get towed because you have to have a special parking thing. Oh, I'm sorry. You told me there was one, and I didn't listen. I'm so sorry.
It's just up and then
right here?
down that way.
This way?
Yes, down that way. Yes.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad you aren't in strollers anymore, and I don't have to like unpack. Oh, it looks like someone probably got it because I was slow. We could do this one.
The worst thing about detour.
It's not like.
I mean, it's not that different from.
Is that the one you were talking about? The one that the people are.
I guess so. Yeah.
I think this is one, right? Oh my god, be careful! Be careful! Makes me nervous. Oh my, it is kind of crowded, isn't it? Are you guys good? Yeah. It's a little crowded, isn't it? So, I'm craving tomato soup again. So I'm making it, and I just want to chat with you guys. This is the last vlog of 2024, and it just hit me that it's about to be 2025, and for one of the first times in my life, I don't feel super anxious about the new year. I feel like I always put so much pressure on myself, and I'm always just like anxiety ridden. And this year, I just feel so much peace. 2024 was not an easy year for me. There were a lot of personal battles that I fought this year that I didn't share. And I really do feel like I'm a different person now than I was at the beginning of 2024. I have had so many rebirths, and I'm grateful. I feel so grateful for the lessons learned. They were not fun. Not all of them were fun lessons to learn. But I'm grateful for the opportunity of growth, because at the end of the day, life is truly what you make it. I used to always think that people that were happy and content truly just had it easy, or they just had like, a lot of money and they just had a lot of success and it just happened for them. But then I realized, no, those people were intentional. You have to intentionally decide to create a life that is peaceful and makes you happy. You have to do the work to do that. And I'm finally doing that and realizing, oh, this is really great. But yeah, all that to say, what are some of your goals for the new year? Do you do New Year's resolutions? I don't really do resolutions because they usually make me feel a little bit stressed, and then I don't stick to it, and then I feel guilty about not sticking to it. So I usually just do a word of the year. My word of the year this year was abundance. And the word of the year, I'm such a hippie, and usually just like sort of comes to me, just like intuitively comes to me. So for some reason, abundance was the word for this year. And at the beginning of the year, when I thought of abundance, I was like, I'm gonna make so much money. It's gonna be about success, and let me just say, this year wasn't necessarily that. I mean, we've come full circle, and it has been a very abundant year, but I've experienced abundance in a way that was so different than what I originally thought, which I think is beautiful. I really did experience so much abundance this year and so many amazing things. But it was also a really hard year. And I think I also learned that you can have a duality. You can enjoy your life while also going through really hard things. And I no longer feel like I have to wait for happiness. You know what I mean when I say that? I used to be so much like, oh, once I get this, then I can really dive into life. Or once, I get remarried, or once I do this, or once I have this, or once I, have this goal in my career, then that's when I'm really living. Finally hit me like, no, this is your life. This is it. Not in a bad way, but like, if you don't enjoy your life right now, right here, right now, you're gonna miss it. We literally only get one life, and like, we spend it wishing it away, or wishing we had something else, or wishing things were different. You waste it. Not to say we can't have goals, but anyway, just lecturing you guys. I feel so on fire and empowered right now, and just so grateful and so uncertain of so many things. And for the first time in my life, I feel okay with being uncertain and just following and surrendering and flowing. Those of you who've been here for a while know that I do tend to have a type A personality. I'm a planner. I like to know what's happening. And so much of this year has been, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to flow and figure it out. And like, hopefully it comes to me. And it has. And I'm just like, it can feel so scary, but the more you release control of what you think you want and what you think should happen, and you surrender and listen to your intuition, things tend to work out. So yeah, I hope this makes sense. Y'all know I just flow, but I just also want to say thank you so much to all of you, because at the beginning of this year, I wasn't really vlogging. I wasn't really back on YouTube. And a lot of you were the reason why I came back full to do videos. I really was kind of ready to walk away. I was just like, maybe this is not for me. I was working at a marketing agency for a while. I got laid off from that, full disclosure, at the beginning of this year, which was like very hard for me because I wasn't really doing content full time, and I wasn't doing I was doing a few brand partnerships here and there, but my main goal was my marketing job that I was doing. And I got laid off, and that was really, really hard, but it was also really freeing, because deep down, I think I knew that that was not the job for me. It wasn't the space for me. And it felt actually really depressing being in that office. That's a whole nother story that I've not talked about, but that was crazy. And yeah, I left a relationship that was, I mean, in my opinion, a really beautiful relationship that I'm still a little bit like, But you know what? That's okay, because I know that everything that's happened has happened for a reason, and I trust the universe now that it's all for the bigger picture. So I'm just here to encourage you that if you're feeling down, you're feeling like you don't know what to do next, my biggest advice to you is pour into yourself. If you're in a place where you're like, I just feel broken, I don't know what, maybe you're dealing with a breakup or a loss of a marriage or loss of friendship, and you're just like, what do I do? Pour into yourself. Figure out what makes you happy. And if you don't even know, just love yourself. Love on yourself like you're a friend. Like you would a friend who's going through what you're going through. Think of yourself as that friend and love on yourself and do everything to make yourself happy again. Even the hard stuff. Maybe that means going to therapy. Oh, don't get me started on therapy. But therapy is really good, and it's hard, and it's like, I feel like when people talk about therapy, they make it seem like, oh, it's fun. There were so many days where I would go to work all day, and then after work, I would go straight to therapy, because I usually planned my therapy appointments like right after work. And it was depressing. It was kind of depressing, but that's what I did, and I was consistent with it. And when I tell you, I grew, and that's really what catapulted a lot of my healing. Therapy is amazing, and I feel like if you can afford to go, or you can figure out how to afford to go, it's really great. I think everyone should do it. But anyway, what are some of your goals for the year? What's your word of the year? Feel free to share in the comments. I'm excited for 2025. I'm also excited to continue pushing myself and not avoiding change. As someone who hated change for so long because it terrified me, I realized that change is beautiful, and it's okay to be afraid and still go for it. There's so many things in life where we're afraid, but we still do it. So anyway, that's my lecture about the new year. Thank you guys so much for being supportive. I just appreciate this community so much. And those of you who have been here for so many years and followed this journey, I just feel like my life has changed a lot. And there's been a lot. And you guys have always been so supportive and just like amazing. And just like, hey, we're here for whatever. We're here to support you, and we're down. And like, I really appreciate that. And I just hope you know that I appreciate this beautiful community so much. And I'm grateful to be here. So thank you guys. Cheers to 2025. I'm sending all of you so much love. This was a hard year. It was a weird year. It almost felt like 2 years. I feel like someone said that. Even though this year went really fast, I feel like someone said, I saw somewhere that said it felt like January to August was 1 year, and August to December was another year. So it feels like it was 2 years in 1 year. And I would definitely agree with that. But wow, here we are. Here we are. Cheers to a new adventure next year. It's gonna be, I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'm grateful to still be here and I'm grateful. I'm gonna make this soup. I like adding carrots, even though it's tomato soup, I like adding other veggies in, because why not? Makes it a more complex flavor, and also adding more veggies into my diet. Seriously, so jazzed for this. Also, if you can eat a grilled cheese without, or if you can eat soup, tomato soup without grilled cheese, I don't know how you do it. I have to have a grilled